G'day guys, it's your boy AfroBiker here. Thanks for tuning in. It's been a minute. Oh, don't turn. I thought you were going to ride with me, mate. Bugger. It's alright. It's been a while ever since I did a video. Life has been busy, man. It's been crazy. Got married, got a different job. Previously I was doing night shifts, 11 till 7 a.m. Almost 6 months ago I got a day job. But anyway, as you can hear or possibly see, we got a new bike here. It's a 2014 Yamaha MT09. It was my dream bike for quite some time. Yeah, so I never toast rided it. I never test rode the bike or anything like that. But so the first time I saw the bike itself was on a Chase on 2 wheels, the C2 Dub review, and man, just the giggles that he was getting and the comments he made about the bike. I was like, that's all I've wanted in my bike. That's all I've wanted in. Like, I got upright handlebars on my older bike. I got a bigger sprocket to see if I could give it a bit more oomph off the line. So much more convenient to ride to work. Like, parking is free. You zip zap through the traffic. So yeah, it had been my dream bike for quite some time, and I love the triple sound. Like, whenever I'd see one, go past, I was like, whoa, listen to that. It just sounds like this whistle. I first heard it on a Triumph Speed Triple. Or was it a Street Triple? Yeah, one of those. And don't get me wrong, like, my ZX6 was a pretty good bike. But to start with, it was getting a bit old, and I'm a daily commuter on my motorcycle, and so the Ks on that thing went like really high. I bought the bike when it had 40,000 Ks on the clock. I rode it till it was like about 75,000. Yeah, wasn't paying that much attention on maintenance too well, and yeah, one day I was just riding to work on this same road. And then I just heard a bang, like from the engine. It's a bang sound. It's like, whoa! And the bike wasn't revving or anything like that. For the whole duration I had the bike, never had the valves adjusted, did all the maintenance myself. And I was thinking, maybe I should look into having like a comprehensive service. Like, I'll fish out my service manual, get all the parts that I need, and then get onto it. But it just never happened. And the bike was like, you know what? I'm done. Look at this place. It's beautiful. Perth is beautiful, man. And then also, before buying this bike, I got the chance to ride the MT09. I got the chance to ride the MT09 for about 2 months or something like that, and that bike was sweet. I thought to myself, wow, if this bike feels this good, how much better is the MT09? How much better is that? I don't know, about 200 cc's on top of this. And so, I had like a saved search on Gumtree, always having a look there, even though I didn't have the money. Yeah, all of a sudden, bam, there's like a really cheap one. Only had 8,000 Ks on the clock. That's what the bike looks like. As I mentioned, I managed to find it really cheap because the guy actually did drop it. So if you can see, there are like scratches over there, and he had a few scratches down here, but I sanded it down, primed it, and did like a black coat. Australian accent. Yeah, it's dinged up here and there, but I'm pretty happy. Like, for what I paid for it, man, it looks great. So yeah, I did a DIY MT09 label thing there. Got that off of eBay. A few other parts coming in. Roller skate sliders, axle sliders. That's my full system exhaust. Chinese replacement. Of course, we've got that famous hooligan sticker over there. The Rizoma tail light fender eliminator kit. Good. Come on. It's 100 down here. I don't get people that do this. Alright, so I'm just going to share a few things that I like about this bike. So number one, it just, I don't know, it just puts a smile on your face and brings out the inner child, if you know what I mean. Like, it's really torquey. Power wheelies at second gear. I've heard some people get theirs to power wheelie in third gear, but I don't know, mine doesn't do that. Yeah, it's just like a hooligan bike. And another thing I like is just the support and the community that's there. Just, you know, it's been one of the top selling bikes for the last 3 years, I'd say. Whoop, we're not gonna scratch your mirror today, mate. Not today. Yeah, just the support. You got heaps of support and you got heaps of parts. This bike, especially the 2014, is not, I wouldn't say it's perfect or refined. Like, and that's one that's one tip I actually gave a friend of mine. Said never buy a car or bike which is the first of that generation, if you know what I mean. Like, the 2014 was the first released MT09. People complain about a really snatchy throttle, and others complain about the suspension and the seat and la da da. Yeah, so the throttle's like really, you can't really ride it at low speeds as such. Like, it just doesn't really like low speeds. I don't think this bike was made to go down the twisties and all that, you know what I mean? And that's why people complain about suspension and all those kinds of other things. Like, it was made to just go around the city. That's why you make your power down at the bottom. Oh, looks like we're running late for work. Yeah, the suspension is like soft. You know, the torque is like right at the bottom there. And the bike feels fairly light. And some of the things I hate, the tank, man. Like, you run out of gas in no time. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like the clutch. I don't like the stock clutch. Even my ZX6 clutch felt a lot better than this. And I've also heard reports about the clutch basket cracking and your friction plates breaking. So yeah, there'll be times when I'm like riding in 4th or 5th gear and I really gun it, and then the clutch just starts slipping. And so I decided I was gonna do a clutch service. I got a replacement clutch basket. Actually, it's a clutch replacement, really. Yeah, got an Extreme Creations clutch basket. Then I also got the XSR 900 slipper clutch assembly. So yeah, that's probably gonna be one of my next videos, just installing that, and we good. Yeah, anyway guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I really appreciate the support, and I hope you like this video. Hopefully more is gonna come, and we're not gonna take a crazy long break.